The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's golf head coach Suzanne Strudwick, I'm Danielle Whaley, and this is the Eagles Sports Network as the Eagles prepare to head to the South Atlantic Conference Championship over in Hickory, North Carolina. And coach, this season has brought a lot of positives for the team. You've had top 5 finishes in all but one event, and you've been nationally ranked multiple weeks. How have you seen the team grow from the beginning of the season to now?
Yeah, well, we've just had a single purpose in mind. And when your team comes together, sees the vision, has a single goal, and that's to get to regions as a team, good things happen.
And you head into this conference tournament, and you're ranked nationally in 2 polls. How much confidence does that give the girls heading into this event, knowing that this is where it leads to for the region?
Yeah, absolutely. For me personally, it's a lot of satisfaction, putting in the hard work, seeing the fruition of that. Sometimes, as athletes, you put the hard work in, but not everything is under your control. So, you have to accept that, and sometimes results don't happen the way you would want them to. But being nationally ranked certainly has a sense of accomplishment for the team.
And one thing that you've talked about a lot this season with the team and prided itself on is the depth that they have. Yeah. You've been able to rely on different leaders for almost every week of tournament play this year. How important is that heading into the conference tournament?
Yeah, it's very important. We've talked about that all year. The depth that we have is incredible. And so Anna Davenport was picked as the only individual to go to conference this week because of her 78 stroke average. Nobody else put anybody in. So that tells me that her stroke average just blew everybody else away that had that 6th player. So that's very important. Even though her and Taylor are the seniors and will be leaving, it's important for the team to see that. We had 6 different lineups going for our tournaments this year through the regular season. And that's the most of any other team ranked nationally or regionally. Most teams rely on 5 or 6 players. We had 8 or 9 players that we could draw upon. And that, moving forward into next year even, has excellent ramifications to it.
And obviously with this tournament, the goal is to win the tournament. It'll be the first time since 2015 if you do so. Yeah. Having that in your back pocket, and aside from that, what are you hoping to see from the girls to make this a successful trip to the tournament?
Well, I took a little sneak trip on Monday to go look at the course and scout it out. And I'm so glad I did. We now know what we need to work on, what we need to focus on. So the practice round on Saturday won't be a shock, so to speak, as to what we need to do. So the girls have been working hard on those areas, and I really feel confident, quietly confident.
Coach, best of luck as you head to the conference tournament, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
She is Coach Suzanne Strudwick. I'm Danielle Whaley, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.